We have all experienced the touch of a master's hand. Callous, wise, gentle. It's almost as if they've lived life twice. These hands, with generations of stories untold, carry the weight of a nation in the cracks of their palms. Creating, crafting, building, fixing, leaving a legacy by works of hand. Sadly, the loudness of these quiet hands usually go unheard. These hands that have the ability to articulate the change we need in the lives of our people have long been treated with neglect and empty promises. This continent is alive with potential. Therefore, we will, no, we must unlock the potential and take charge of its destiny. Because I truly believe, together with these hands, will be the change we wish to see in Africa. And that will be the change the world cannot ignore.
When I started my own company, I knew firsthand that I wanted to work with clients that were discerning, clients who appreciated that creativity and design cost money. And so the whole product development and the whole product journey would lead to an outcome that had a price. And so when it came to building these things, we were working with artisans who hadn't gone through the design process because it wasn't part of their journey. And that's when it dawned on me that, well, there was a fundamental, deep-rooted problem, and this goes generations back. For somebody who had studied art, we were told and we were taught how to pay attention to certain things. That, you know, if you're drawing something, proportions, you cannot distort proportions, because by the time you're done, you know, you'll have a piece that is crooked. But to them, it was acceptable. It was fine. There was no standard, and this was just how it had been done for years. So that's when I realized that, you know, each time we hired artisans, we had to do a lot of retraining. We had to let them unlearn what they knew to learn new ways of doing things. And it was a fight because I was the difficult one. You know, it wasn't them. I was the problem. So that's when I realized that, wow, there has to be a need to retrain, to retool, to teach artisans deliberately the right way of doing things. And that began the journey with the precision quality movement, if I may say.
We have a system where a lot of our apprenticeship processes have been relegated to informal processes. You see somebody that you want to join and learn from, and then you join and learn. At the end of the day, there might not be any particular assessment to check whether you have the necessary skills or not.
FM James Dew, my company need the Ramaback Metals. I work Galloway, Accra, Timama market area. Metal fabricators. I want to I am at the age of 18 years. So far, my up to 26 to 27 years. Mr. Iwa, master, a friend, Mr. Iwa, I on not cherem at the age of 18 years, and I'm a one in chain. You might say, yeah, I went to me ask me, man says, I hope more client, no, the old school Kakrabeba town. Now, ma, and the Dienako time power. And so the school Kakra technical school Kakra, where my work over in
Again, whatever output that you come out with, whether it meets, that is what is required for industrial purposes. And because a lot of these output from our technology and industrial development apprenticeship, which we find and we usually term the wayside, has become a challenge. It has even gone to the extent of affecting even some of our vocational and informal training institutions. For many of the outputs that we bring out, it does not meet the purpose of the need of industry. And therefore, a lot of them are imported. And the key thing has to do with the quality of these products. You move from one shop to another, one workshop to another, one apprentice array to another, and you might have different and unpredictable and unreliable outputs.
A challenge for us has been and always is finding people who understand the market we're trying to serve. The first thing we had to do was a mindset change. The typical attitude of our people, oh, this one is not bad. It's not bad, does not cut it. It's not bad, will reject your production. So precision. It's a mindset. We need to understand that it is not okay to go off the mark by a centimeter or two. It is not acceptable anyway. That is the reason why you have the Asian markets taking over. They are precise. You tell them the line must be straight and it will be straight. No bending to the left or to the right. And people saying, oh, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not good enough.
Particularly at the time that Africa has opened up for a huge trade area, a huge trade common area under the AFTA program. And we need to enter this market with quality goods so that we'll be accepted, so that our outputs will be trusted. And the fundamental thing is making sure that our produce are predictable, they are reliable, and they are the quality that can compete on any international market. And therefore, I was very, very enthused when I came into contact with Mrs. Swanica on this thinking of coming out with a policy framework to enhance the existing policy on TVET, particularly emphasizing and bringing in the issue of precision quality. And I think it's not the quality of the product alone, but the quality of the people, the quality of the training, and the quality of the whole process and system, so that it can permeate and transform these wayside workshops into real technology and industrial focus for the transformation that we are pursuing. So it has to do with education, it has to do with the industrial pursuit, it has to do with the standardization. And for me in particular, it has to do with the policy.
I look at my two sons, and my sons are in an era where digital skills is everything. And so young people have access. They see nice things, they want nice things, they demand nice things. And you look at them and you're thinking, wow, Africa has so much potential. But at the same time, we are also set in our old ways. There's a generation that is also lagging behind. So ensure that the continent all moves collectively together. How do we unlock the mindsets of generations? And how do we bridge this precision quality mindset to ensure that all of us moving collectively towards tapping into the full potential of the continent? It'll take a concerted effort of all the actors. And today I'm really excited to see that the movement has begun.
My vision is that all our students, currently we have a little over 5,000 students, they will all be taken through the PQ, and all my lecturers and instructors will be taken through the precision quality. I even envisage that my non-academic staff will go through that quality. How many people are we looking at already? So you're looking at a huge foundation for the quality. My lecturers, my students, and those students are going to work somewhere. They will affect people.
So my picture of Africa in 2063, which is the AU agenda for transformational change, I picture an Africa where we're top, we're number one. Because I feel that in the cycle of life, everything dies and starts again. And I feel that for a young continent as Africa, this is our time. And we also have had the opportunity to see what the West have done. And we also have the opportunity to do it and do it better. So I'm excited to see what 2063 would look like and what our legacy would be, having started a new precision quality drive. And so I'm excited for Africa. This is a continent for me that has so much hope.